Well, I had a band like after I left Manson called the Dollygaggers, which was kind of like an arty hardcore band, and that was going great. But when you're in a band, you have other people you're dealing with, other personalities. Somebody gets pissed off, somebody leaves. So ultimately, the band like had broken up, and I was trying to still do that when I was trying to teach myself how to do screen prints because again the Warhol influence. So I taught myself how to do screen prints, and then I started dabbling with painting, and then somebody offered me an art show, and I only had like maybe two paintings. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything. They're like, oh no, you can make a bunch of paintings. So I was kind of forced to paint, and it came out good, and it had a good response, and people liked it. I sold some stuff. So I figured, well, let me keep doing this. And then I realized, well, man, I can do art by myself. I don't have to be in a band and deal with other personalities. And art is great, man. You just do the painting, and there it is. You don't have to deal with a producer in the recording studio. You don't have to deal with the record label. You don't have to deal with other band members. You just have to deal with the person that owns the gallery. And a lot of the stuff I sell on my own, like on my website, so I don't have to deal with anybody. And I get all the money. You don't have to deal with personalities. It's the best, man. I should have been doing this all along. It's like the ideal art form is painting and sculpture and whatnot. The solitary artist is the ideal life. I've been getting lots of shows. Just did one with Clive Barker. I got my first solo show in a month, and just been selling lots of paintings. Been going pretty good for the past 2 years. And I'm affiliated with a group called Unpop Art. And we're kind of like the antithesis of pop art, where we do a lot of paintings dealing with unpopular images, certain things that wouldn't be considered art. Some of the stuff could be misconstrued as sexist or racist, but that's not it. We just take unpopular images and turn it into art, and it's kind of like a juxtapose of different viewpoints and stuff. So it's pretty exciting to be associated with that because it's like it's a real movement, and there really hasn't been a real global art movement since pop art, and it's very exciting. And all the artists have personality. Everybody's like a character, whether it's like Boyd Rice or Jim Goad or Sean Partridge. They're all incredible artists, and we have filmmakers like Larry Wessel, writers, Adam Parfrey. So it's exciting to be a part of that because I was very influenced by pop art, and I haven't seen anything like pop art since then, which was like the 60s and 70s, and there really hasn't been an art movement, and there hasn't been any superstar artists since Warhol. Even since then, there was only like a handful, like Salvador Dali, Jackson Pollock, Picasso. All the other like famous artists got famous after they were dead, so why shouldn't you be famous while you're doing what you do?